Let's talk transparency and postpartum depression. My son is currently 6 months old, and I did not experience any kind of postpartum depression during the newborn phases of his life. So, from about 0 to about really 4 to 5 months, I was very happy. My partner is and was very supportive, very helpful, willing to learn, willing to help, all those things. So I was like feeling very confident that I wouldn't experience postpartum depression because I kind of had it all. But recently, around when he turned 5 months, and then until now, he's about 6 months, almost going on 7 months, I started to feel kind of down. And at first, I thought it was just like a temporary thing because it would be like hit or miss. Some days I would feel down, and some days I would feel wonderful. But then there was a period for 2 weeks where I just was not feeling it. I would wake up and my mood would be super flat. I had no enthusiasm. I would find myself being really snappy or really aggressive. And overall, I just did not feel happy. And that's when I realized I might be experiencing some postpartum depression. I think that my postpartum depression stemmed from the lack of sleep. As I stated before in one of my previous videos, I am an 8-hour, 9-hour sleep kind of person. I've always been like that. And obviously, when you have a new baby or when you have children in general, the sleep is far and few in between, especially with the newborn/infant. My baby still doesn't sleep through the night. He wakes up at least one time to feed around 1 or 2 a.m. So in the last few weeks of pregnancy and then up until now, I have been very much sleep deprived. And I realized that was hitting me harder than I truly allowed myself to recognize. On top of that, I began to mourn my old life. Now, my child was planned. My partner and I wanted him. We planned him. We actively tried to have him. And God allowed us that blessing. But sometimes I miss just having the ability to get up and go and not having to, collaborate with my partner and be like, oh, can you watch the baby for me to do this? Or I want to do this. Are you going to be free tonight? So you're kind of learning that you have a new life. And it's not to say that I don't love being a mom or I don't love my new life. It's just an adjustment. Another problem for me is I haven't been able to work out and get back into fitness as I thought I would be able to. I've always had like a pretty toned body, pretty athletic, and I love working out. But now that I have a baby, it's like I'm not always able to get up and go to the gym. Or with my fatigue, I'm not always wanting to go to the gym, even though I do want to get back to that pre-pregnancy body that I did have. And I was patient with myself. I was like, okay, you're only 6 weeks postpartum, but then 6 weeks turned into 3 months, and then 3 months turned into 5 months. And I'm like, why am I not snapping back like a lot of the girls that you see on social media? But that right there is the reason why you shouldn't compare yourself to other people on social media. So with the combination of fatigue, the inability to just get up and go and do as I please, and looking at my body and not liking where I am with that, made me realize that I may be experiencing some postpartum depression. And that's why you guys haven't seen me as much, but I am feeling a lot better. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is a rainbow on the other side of the rain. And I will say the things that have helped me is that me and my partner have collaborated a lot more with me being able to go to the gym and make time to go work out. And that has helped me tremendously. I've also just told him like when I need breaks. As a mom, as a parent, as a guardian, sometimes you really just need breaks. And sometimes I just tell him like, hey, I need a few hours to myself. Can you guys go somewhere, go visit family? Or can I go visit family and step outside of the house? I need a break. And that doesn't make me less of a mom. That doesn't make me not a good mother. It's okay for you to need breaks. It's okay for you to need time to yourself. I used to feel guilty like, this is what I wanted. I wanted a baby, but why do I feel like this? You're only human. And then as for the fatigue, well, we're still working on that. I've just kind of learned to live with this new baseline of tiredness and tell myself in a year or so, I won't even remember this time. As he gets older, he's going to sleep more. And that's been proven because he used to wake up every 2 hours. Then it was every 3. And now he sleeps for about 5 to 6 hours. So we're getting somewhere. And I am learning to just appreciate the progress. So if you're experiencing postpartum depression, just know that there is light at the end of the tunnel and you are almost there, mama. You are almost there, dads out there. It's going to be okay. Talk to family, talk to friends. Do not go through it alone. And you can even reach out to me if you want to talk. God bless you and keep your spirits high and hug your little ones as tight as you can for as long as you can, because one day they're going to be pushing you away and telling you, Mom, I don't want to hug anymore. Good luck, guys. It doesn't last forever.